this video we are going to understand what do we mean by verbs, what are the different forms of verbs, and we are going to understand along with the example. So please watch this video till last, and if you do like this video, do like, share and subscribe. So without wasting our time, let's start the video. So first we are going to understand what do we mean by verbs. So first we are going to understand the definition of the verbs. So verbs are the action words in a sentence that describe what the subject is doing along with the noun. Verbs are the main parts of sentence or phrase telling a story about what is taking place. Like for example, you have already studied in standard 2nd or standard 4th about verbs, and in Hindi you have also studied about verbs that किसी काम के करने या होने को हम क्रिया कहते हैं. So क्रिया is the किसी काम का करना और होना, and over here verbs is the same thing. In English we can say क्रिया को हम इंग्लिश में verbs कहते हैं. So verbs are also doing verbs. Okay, now we are going to understand what are the forms of verbs. So there are 3 forms of verbs. First is the base form, second one is the past form, and the third one is the past participle form. Like in the base form we can say we can sing, ठीक है, and in the past form we can say we have sung, and in the past पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म वी कैन से वी हैव संग द सॉन्ग. तो यहाँ के आप देख सकते हो कि बेस फॉर्म जो है इसमें हम लगा सकते हैं सिंग, पास्ट फॉर्म में वी आर यूजिंग सैंग, एंड इन द पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म वी आर यूजिंग संग. नाउ ओवर हियर देयर आर 2 types of verbs we are going to discuss over here. Verbs are of 2 types. First is the finite verb, and in the second verbs are the non-finite verb, like sakarmak kriya and the akarmak kriya. You have already studied in the Hindi grammar. Now verbs, finite verbs, principal verbs, linking verb, auxiliary verb, and auxiliary verbs is divided into 2 parts: primary auxiliary and the modal auxiliary. Now non-finite verbs are what? Infinite, gerund, and the participle. So first we are going to discuss about the finite verb. What do we mean by finite verb? A finite verb is the verb that changes its form according to the tense, present and past tense of the sentence, the number of the person of the subject. It is main verb of a sentence or a clause. Now we are going to discuss about non-finite verbs. The verbs that is not affected by person or number of subject and the tense of the sentence is known as non-finite verb. It acts as noun, adjective and adverb. For example, we can take I like reading books, he liked reading books, and in the past we can take he liked reading books. Okay. For now, this